Hi everyone and welcome back to today's morning report charts appraisals on Wednesday the 14th of January with me, Richard Perry, market analyst at Tech Markets. Let's move on to dollar yen now, and this has been the big move overnight, the big flight to safe haven, and this has come on the back of the commodity story. Certainly the pressure on commodity markets means a flight into safe haven assets that generally pushes the yen strength. Now we've seen in the last few days this downtrend developing on the dollar yen, and this downtrend has sort of now continues, and it has accelerated to the downside, and that acceleration of the downtrend, I'm going to have to zoom out quite sharply here on the intraday chart to show you this. It means it brings this really important December low 1556 into play. That is in range now for the first time for a while. And it means actually that there is the potential for a top pattern on this dollar yen chart. Not in any way calling a top yet, but as I said, there is a potential for it. Now you look at the momentum indicators; they're still actually just in. You'd say that the RSI has actually fallen below the equivalent December low, which is, I suppose, a concern. But it is around that 40 mark, which is a level at which it sort of got back to in the October low. Also, the MACD lines are actually still in positive configuration, although they are still drifting in a corrective form. They are still configured in a positive manner above neutral. So you'd still say that this is just a bull market correction, but the downside pressure that we've seen in the last few days is a concern, I believe, and it just means that we need to be a little bit more careful with what's going on. In terms of the intraday chart, as I said, we've got the next support that sort of comes in around that 1556 mark, and obviously today's low is an intraday support at 1652, but at the moment the correction is ongoing. So, where are we going to find this this support that I've been talking about? That I'm still of the opinion that this is a bull market correction, and ultimately it will prove to be a nice buying opportunity. But I think we need to obviously find a support above that 1556 low. If that 1556 level is broken, then it could be under a considerable further correction. But whilst that level remains intact, I think we're okay. So, in terms of an intraday basis, it is coming towards it looked oversold this morning, so it might start to find a bit of support. And actually, we've had a pretty decent rebound actually from that 1652 level of around 50 pips already in the past hour, which is interesting. So maybe the support is starting to come back. With the RSI having reached oversold levels, which is what happened a couple of days ago when we saw another sharp rally of from 118 back above about 130 pips, actually 120-30 pips to the upside in that rally. So it could well be that that's sort of now underway as well. What you'd be looking for, I suppose, is a move above this minor reaction high that we've got at 1723. If we see that, then you could quite easily see further gains back towards that 118 big figure. And at that stage, around that 118 level, I think that's when we see what the bulls are made of, whether there is any strength in the recovery. So there's a lot going on dollar yen today. Needs to find support in this near-term correction, but at the moment, 50 pips off the low. You could start to think of potentially, with this hourly RSI oversold, that there might be a bit of a technical rebound intraday. Anyway, I wish you good luck in your trading today, and I'll speak to you later. Thank you.